Hello everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to this Let's Play. Well, we've just got the final quest for the new expansion pack, and I've been holding off on doing it until now, so yeah. I mean, I ran it once to just get a basic idea, but I haven't recorded it until I got all of the... until it was done, whatever. There's two other quests that are not part of like the story, and well, do them together. Anyway, we're gonna head to the Gatekeeper's Grove into Wayloon. This is how you get the, well, if you don't have access to a teleporter or the key. Here we go. Raven Hollow, whatever it's called. Anyway, so we've done already the two quest chains, Quest Chain 1 and Quest Chain 2. We've done the whole story. Now there's 3 standalone quests, or side quests. Let's do the side quests. I'm gonna pick up all the quests at the same time, so I don't have to keep on returning. If it wasn't for bad luck. This is the newest one. This one just came out now. Okay, this is the Drow Raiders camp. Raiding the Raiders. A long way to mushrooms. Sounds like a Lord of the Rings movie reference. Anyway, let's go. Map. Gotta move it so you can see it. Yeah, so the quests are 1, 2, and 3. This one's closest. Let's go here first. Yeah, I like this map because none of the quests are too far away. They're all in a short running distance, so you don't have to go gigantic tours just to get there. This is the one you have to climb up. Looks like the newest one, which is Raiding the Raiders. You gotta go all the way around the edge so you get to find a pathway up. Once again, like all these quests, I'm gonna be doing it on Heroic Elite. I am too under level to be able to do it on Epic Elite, so I'm not going to get any XP, but whatever. Favor is favor. So yeah, there's 2 ways of doing this quest. There's the hack and slash, and then there's the slow and sneaky way. We're going to go for the hack and slash, because we can't be bothered. I don't know if it's any different. I'm assuming it is.
Raiders from Menzoberranzan have established a fortified camp in this cavern. You need to find their plans and learn why they're on the march.
Yeah, so let's buff. Basically, you got a whole bunch of series of bridges and climb your way up. And next to each group of enemies on the upper levels, there'll be a patch where you can hide, and I guess hear part of the story or something like that. I'm not totally sure.
You can see drow tents far above, but there's no obvious way to get up there nearby.
So this is, you're gonna go around here. If you do kill some of the drow and enemies at the bottom, there's a an objective, kill some drow, kill some more drow. So I believe this, it might conflict with the objective of the sneaking option, if not for this. Yeah, so this is the where you would eavesdrop.
The web warden died. Some of the spider webs unravel on a nearby bridge, clearing a path.
So basically, this bridge opens up because you killed whoever was next to it. Guess you could sneak by them. There's no way in the world that they won't see me. Yeah, but I'll point out something. Every one of these different sections has multiple ways of getting to it. I mean, most of them have. So you can sneak up on these enemies. It's kind of like a puzzle. If I go through this direction, I could sneak up on them, get in here. Yeah, and I'm not one for much stealth, so sorry. Before I go anywhere, this red valley is really cool. I did a short swim in my survey of this quest and ran through the water. I wasn't able to find anything. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but it wasn't obvious, let's put it like that. Of course, you get this dungeon alert because the upper levels see you. How red this is. I would take a screen capture here, but you wouldn't see anything. Free loot. Yes, and next to each one of them you have this patch where you can hide. Like this particular ridge, it's guarded on that side, guarded on that side. Perhaps on that side we can get up onto it without being seen. I'm not going to bother with that. Forget it. Yeah, these web wardens are basically protecting the gates, so you gotta kill them to, like, open up the way up. Basically, we're just gonna follow the red banners and climb our way up. Get up as high as possible. The shrine over there, so just in case you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Here's a red banner. We would like to go through here. This is locked. Fine. We'll have to go kill one of these web, whatever they're called. This guy. Alright, we'll kill every single drow we can. As if you would climb up, instead of going up this bridge, you would go up this ridge. You could get up to this part over here and hide. So it's like there's different ways to get around. And if you want to go for stealth, I guess. Got a bunch of options. Oh, this great guy. I'm gonna hide on the bridge so he can't knock me down. elementals on high places like rust monsters for Warforged. It's like the anxiety it causes you wouldn't get from a raid boss. Basically it, that's it. Here's the battle plans.
According to this letter, the Drow here are searching for Gromp. Apparently House Bainray has no idea where he is either. This is good news. It means the Drow aren't here to plan an attack on the Dark Lake.
Anyway, that was that. Very straightforward. Follow the bridges up, pass, go to the red marked banners, get killed the web, whatever they're called. That blocked the way and move on. So, not very complicated. Next. I don't know why I entered this place on Epic. Why I did it on Epic Elite. This guy's probably gonna kill me. Yeah, they've got way too much hit points. I'm only level 25. Well, I'm gonna run away. I was thinking to myself that if I ran past one of the explorers, at least I would get some nice XP, but whatever. Hey, next quest. Heroic Elite. At least we get, this is the only faloops we get in this adventure pack. We summon my insurance. You should really bring a res hireling in this quest. There's a section that you can instant die from. I would have gotten a divine intervention, but I forgot to do it before this quest, and I'm not going to re-spend my action points just for it, so I just have to take my word that there's a very good chance of that you can use divine intervention to step through the gelatinous cubes. I know it works in Death Touch, which is, I believe this is just a copy paste of it, so. I don't know why I'm so heavily buffing.
Told this is where you can find Mahu, who has dire news about a cloister of flumps. The flump waves its tentacles awkwardly in an attempt to attract your attention. There's something not quite right about this creature. Mahu explains that he's a polymorphed wizard who's researching flumps. A local group of the creatures has been captured by cultists who plan to sacrifice the four things to the demon lord Jublex. The flumps were taken to a ruined temple nearby. Once, these abandoned ruins comprised not just a temple, but an entire dwarven settlement. You hear distant footsteps. The cultists must be here.
Okay, so to enter this section, there's actually two ways. There's the front door. Do this first. Of course, you gotta kill everything for the gate to be unlocked. You know how much I love that. And here's the hole in the ground. But before we go into the hole in the ground, let's go through the back door, so to speak.
You can make out scuff marks on the ground near the door. There's something unusual about this spot. A magically obscured lever appears near the door. Pulling this lever reveals a secret passage. This should allow you to bypass some unpleasantness.
Yeah, basically it just allows you to drop down over here.
This temple complex has clearly been abandoned for some time, but you can see several sets of fresh, wet footprints leading further into the ruins.
Yeah, this place has a whole bunch of oozes. So, before I forget, I'm just gonna swap to my ooze weapon. I'll play over level anyway, so. DPS is not the problem. Few dead ends. Another note. Yeah, I'm not going to read all the notes. I'll try to click on them, so if you want to pause and see what it says, you can. But it is a quest objective. Well, it's a side quest objective. An optional.
You found a makeshift ritual site centered on a hissing pool of acid. The cultists are performing some kind of rite with a terrified-looking flump. When the last cultist falls, the flump telepathically connects to your mind and calls you over.
Hey. He opens up a door for you.
Several of his kind have been taken elsewhere. The cultists said the flumps would be useful for their summoning ritual. Elshu opens a secret door nearby, allowing you to explore further inside the temple.
Yeah, also, trying just in case you need it. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. It's a long hallway. You can run all the way to the end and fight 3 piles of ooze.
It calls out, mocking you.
More oozes.
When the slime dissolves, the deep gnome runs down the hallway and out of sight. The gate slowly begins to lift. This door is securely sealed. It must be opened from a different location.
Across from the door that we're going to open up soon, there is a secret room, passageway, whatever. Let's go down here first.
Humid, moldering air washes over you as the door opens. You found a chamber filled with countless fungi. It exudes malice. The myconid falls to the floor. Its fungal form will nourish its smaller brethren when it decomposes.
Okay. Got ourselves optional. Pretty sure the previous quest has an optional, but not for me. More notes. This particular hallway, you're gonna have to backtrack.
Cultists are crowded around an altar, menacing a cowering flump. When they notice you, they spring forward to deal with the intruders.
This guy's standing inside of acid who's killing him. I'm fine with that. I wanted the killing blow.
Another group of the cultists. The grateful flump motions toward the nearby lever.
Okay. Yeah, so the lever over here is what is going to open up the hallway.
Scrapes open further down the corridor.
There we go. Hey, don't step inside of this green ooze. Same stuff from White Plume Mountain. I think it's cursed. Let's see, how do you remove it? Probably a curse, but Panacea has removed curse and removed disease. Yeah. Whatever. It's not hard to get rid of. I just don't remember if it's removed curse or disease. Yeah, touch this and die.
Emitting an ominous and very deadly aura. A blessing from Jublex the Demon Lord.
There's an adventure pack over there who's a trap. You try to get it, you'll most likely die. I mean, you can do it, but you gotta be very fast. This character doesn't have a speed boost for running, so not gonna try it. Use this little bench over here to jump across. Careful not to rush these things. Okay. Hallway of Death. Now, the truth is, I think they despawn later, so if you want to backtrack, once the quest is over, I think they no longer show up there. I vaguely remember such a thing.
After raiding someone down the hallway, it seems they're not happy that a flump was chosen to be the sacrifice to their demon lord patron.
Well, one more shrine just in case.
As you enter the room, you see one of the cult leaders pushing the body of a deep gnome into an acid pool. He curses as you approach.
I love how this gelatinous cube just dies inside of the acid pool if you leave it there. Let everything cook. The acid.
Cultist leader crumples to the floor, still muttering threats. One of the grateful flumps signals for you to approach. The
There you go.
flumps thank you for saving their cloister. It looks like bad luck really does come to those who try to harm these innocent creatures. And that bad luck is you.
Well, I missed one note someplace. I don't feel like going back and backtracking for it, so sorry. Also, I'm guessing that my is it gameplay? Oh no, right. I'm the wrong end. Greatsword. There we go. Did I show this? Scorecard. Showed it. There we go. Fine. And there we go. Okay, final quest. Final side quest. I should really go and whatever. It's not good that I'm in here on the Epic Elite. I hope they can't one-shot me, but other than that, I'm not going to stay and fight. I'm just going around the perimeter of the map, trying to get to the X quest. Oh, there we go. And this one's on Elite. And once again, summon insurance. don't know why I buff like this every time. I guess it's just habit. Okay, so gotta get past there's a door up there. Here, I'll explain the quest. You walk up these ramps, and you get to this big locked door, and it's got 3 runes on it. Here, 1, 2, 3, and those runes are accessible. Well, they get unlocked from here. So here's where we started. We're just gonna stick to the left side and go around in a circle. The only thing I would point out is make sure to kill every enemy you see, because one of those quests where the enemies lock the progress unless you kill them. So okay, here we go. Underwater. This is the first one. This basically gives me underwater breathing if I didn't have it already. Would make a bubble around my head. Basically the equivalent of underwater breathing spell. Basically the bubble head charm. Okay, path number 2. Go. Umber Hulks. They have this thing where their eyes glow. As long as you're not staying in front of them when the eyes glow, you won't get stunned. So if you see them like pause to do the attack where their eyes glow, just get behind them. It's kind of, think of it as like Medusa attack. Come on. Yeah, they're doing their eye attack. And second glyph. Unlocked. Okay, so that was 2. And you've got another passageway. It's kind of like the door itself has 2 glyphs on one side and another one on the other. It's kind of like a hint to where will you find it to unlock it. Oh, there's a secret passageway over here. Position optional. There's a first of all, there's all the breakables, but there's just a NPC you talk to. This ends in a secret door. We'll get to the secret door from the other side. I didn't open it because I want to leave it marked so you can see where it is. There's a collectible here. I'm not sure what happened to my quest objectives. Alright, so this is the path. Walk up here, clean it out. I guess you can just skip this entire section by going through there. I don't know. Sometimes these places will not unlock unless you've killed every enemy, so... I guess you can bypass this door. This is the room we're supposed to get to. The secret door is over here. You've opened it already from that side. I mean, discovered it already from that side. Come on. Here we go. Final glyph. Can I now open it? Yes. Yeah, this little section stands alone. The rest of the map. Okay. Get back to the main cavern. Way should be open now. Here we go. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, this is the guardian for this gate. And now I think this is the final room. Yeah, there's a room we need to climb. Before we go climbing, there's an optional swim. Somewhere behind these mushrooms. Yeah, underwater passageway. Once again, there's a patch of moss, just in case you don't have underwater swim. Unless you're like wearing a heavy armor, you should be able to survive the swim anyway. There's also a lot of air pockets on the top, so the swim shouldn't be a problem. Gotta go first to the right, and gotta unlock this, whatever it is, lever. This will unlock a section to the other direction, then you can come back. Apparently that NPC got itself trapped. And release it. Yeah, more of that moss for underwater breathing. Where is it? There we go. I don't want it to bother me while I'm trying to deactivate this. And we get to play Simon Says once again. Come on, get close enough. Good. I always put my mouse on where it started. Easier to remember like that. Okay, that was the first three. Now I have a 4. Come on, 5. There you go. Typically I get this on my first try, unless it bugs out and I click something too fast, or I click it and it doesn't register, and I click it again to find out that, oh, it did register, or whatever. So yeah, just go slow and you'll be fine. I always put my mouse on the first one, that way it's like, hey, this one I don't have to remember. So every time I need to remember one less than you would have to otherwise. So on the first 3, I only have to remember 2, then the second one I only have to remember 3, and the final one I only have to remember 4. Okay, now this room's unlocked, and now I can talk to the NPC and release them. We get a lock chest for our reward, and it's trapped. A whole bunch of pressure plates. Not even sure what these pressure plates do, but whatever. And you have to unlock the chest. There we go. Really? This is what I get for my chest? Nothing? If this quest will complete, I won't have trouble with it. Truth is, I'm paranoid now that for some reason I'll fail. Whatever. Let's hope it doesn't. And now you gotta climb your way up. Just follow along the glowing mushrooms. Not a big fan of jumping puzzles in DDO, but this puzzle wasn't bad at all. Just said that and then I got punished immediately, reminding me why I don't like it. Any slight hitching completely throws off jumping puzzles, and DDO hitches way too much. In other words, DDO is not a jumping game. Being extra careful. Right about here should be, yeah. There's a lever, this drops a ladder. So anybody who can't be bothered doing the jumping, if you got a party member who can get to the top, you're fine. We're gonna have a bit of jumping at the end. Yeah, dimension door to exit. I guess that should teleport you all the way up. Collectible, these are randomly placed in a selection of fixed locations. So that means there's a few places where it can spawn in, and every time you run the quest, you might find it in a different place. Anyway, this is the boss. Really not sure how the mechanics work, but he does summon in help. I think they heal him, I don't know. I'm always paranoid that if I kill these guys too fast, I'll fail a quest. Okay, we're supposed to go up there and get that mushroom. But I feel like if there's no quest objectives, I might not be able to finish the quest. What I'm going to do is going to re-enter and hopefully it'll... I can't even get out of this quest. I do believe that this particular structure over here was designed kind of like those puzzles in Sharn. I forgot the name of that quest. We've got these little poles you stand on, they go up and down. This is supposed to be just like that. Well, I either finish this quest now or not. Yeah, it's not giving me the...
This humid, musty cavern is overgrown with fungi of all types and descriptions. You spot your contact, an expert on the local fungi.
Rats. Yeah, none of this is gonna work. Oh, well. Well, now you get to see me do the same quest, but rush through it in vengeance.
This humid, musty cavern is overgrown with fungi of all types and descriptions. You spot your contact, an expert on the local fungi.
I'm gonna focus on killing all the ones next to the switches. I'm not going to do the optional. That explains at least why I wasn't getting the anything in the chests.
This chamber contains an unlit glyph, one of 3 used to secure the door in the larger cavern. You touch the water.
Yeah, I explained this all before.
Flickers to life.
Wish right about now I had a proper speed boost. Go running through this quest. Too bad I don't. If I would have recalled before, it wouldn't have helped me anyways, because the NPC at the start had already disappeared. But there's no way for me to complete it anyway. Not sure why that happened, but whatever. Thankfully, this quest is not too long. These I've got to kill. can hear the click of the gate when it unlocks.
An unlit glyph sits dormant on an upper platform in this chamber. It must be part of the security system that Drev'kalor used before the place was overrun with hostile myconids.
Oh, the myconids gotta go. Too bad I don't have DDO.
And magic pulses through the pillar. The ground shakes as a huge stone door opens in the large central chamber.
Hey, phase 1 done. Got the 3 glyphs. We're not going to be doing the optional, so just climb, get to the end.
You pass through the doorway into the newly unsealed section of the caverns. Mushrooms seem to be just as common in this part of the caves as are hostile myconids. An exceptionally large myconid approaches, determined to stop your progress.
Please tell me this. Oh, gotta kill every single one. Okay, now the orange jumping puzzle.
You look upward as you enter this vast vertical shaft. You can see signs of activity high above. Surely, there must be a way up there.
I don't remember if my jump is maxed out yet. Oh. Just in case. I think I needed some kind of lingering enemy attack to slow me down and make me fall. Okay. Waypoint 1.
And an illusion falls away, revealing a ladder. You've made it to the top of the shaft at long last. There's a sealed door nearby. The lever opened the door and also activated a portal to the base of this chamber.
Hey, this time we're on pace to finish it. Once again, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Another large vertical shaft, but before you can look up, you spot a more pressing problem. There's a huge myconid guarding the area. Now that the guard
No, there isn't.
has been defeated,
Yes, he is.
to examine the chamber. There's a ladder leading up. You also spot a very unusual mushroom high above you.
Okay. Click on the mushroom. Complete the quest.
You carefully carve off a piece of the lucid cap. With this ingredient, the healer in Graven Hollow will be able to brew a treatment.
There you go.
for demonic
6
madness.
minutes. Not optional, so sorry about that. But we're done now. Let's go back. Basically, we're done here, but there's one other thing I would like to show off. First, pick up our rewards. And favor reward. Yeah, we already have enough favor. Okay, so for want of an eye. Hideous to behold. In my first video, the first chain, there's a very cool optional that I skipped at the time of recording, which was like basically one day after the expansion went live. I didn't find it yet, and I only found it after, so my bad. But I would like to show it off. I was thinking of putting it as a little, whatever it is. I can't think now. Oh, it's like a pickup video as a link in the bottom of the original video. I think I'll do you one better. I'll just show it off. Just the optional part. And the other benefit is I can get a screen capture. I don't remember if you have to be up top for this one. Jumping down is easy, so. Yep. Hideous to behold. So, I believe it's here.
You've reached the area where a tyrannical beholder is reported to have its lair. Now to collect his main eye for Vizeran's ritual.
Gotta get the 3 runes.
A magical tingle passes through you as the stone plate is pressed.
Stone plates, I guess. But you gotta jump down. I think that's just an optional, which is not relevant for what we're trying to do right now.
As the second plate is pressed,
Yeah, there's an optional over there, but we don't need an optional. Not for this video. Not for what we're doing right now. Go back the way we came. Come out of this hole. Follow this path down. Jump in for the swim. This is by far the longest swim. And it really it loops at the end. Not really loops, it climbs up and back, whatever. Go down this little hole. Little section underwater, climb back up. And final pressure plate.
the third pressure plate is
I need to go back.
and a pulse of magic passes through you, making you feel dizzy for a moment. With all 3 gems now lit, the barrier blocking the doorway fades.
This whole swimming thing makes you really dizzy, but made it out of here. Way should be open. Back to the center now. Okay. Here we go. After all this winding route over here, should get to the big open room. And here we go. So first we're going to summon our insurance. So this bridge, if you look off to the both sides, on this side, there's actually a big hole in the wall. You can stand over here and do a long jump to get to there. Well, we're actually going to do it this safe way. Which is, well, you continue on your path. This section loops on itself, so you'll be back above it. Here you go, exact same place. This time you're above it. So we're going to walk over to the big shiny mushroom. And we're going to drop down next to it onto the ledge. I'm going to be facing the wall so I can see where I'm going. And you drop it to just a little hole in the wall. If you drop down, you die. So on the wall over here is a switch, lever, whatever it is. This opens the way back. It opens the way back to where my hireling was standing. So yeah, this is my insurance policy. This is the way back. So this is for the rest of the party. Let's see if I can do the long jump. If I die, I'll res using the hireling. Yeah, made it. Whatever. Incoming screen capture.
The ground shakes as the maddened creature springs out into the open and attacks.
They'll knock me next to the wall. Kind of a crowded room, making it kind of hard to take a good screen capture in here. So yeah, this expansion has a dragon in it. Hey, it knocked me over. Nice. Best. Whatever. We got only 10,000 hit points on the heroic elite.
The creature crashes into the cavern floor, its life spent.
And that was that. Rectifying missing the major optional. Yeah, well, that's going to be it. Well, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, we'll see you on my next video. Bye.